Would you like me to answer the question?
Yeah, no, well, you're very well avoiding it. Why have you not published the child poverty strategy?
Oh, this is very interesting indeed. During the Work and Pensions Committee meeting on the 16th of July 2025, where Liz Kendall, Secretary of State for the Department of Work and Pensions, was taking questions when Lib Dems MP Steve Darling clearly wasn't going to take any flannel.
Bearing in mind that we've got 4.5 million children living in poverty, and childhood is a very short period of all of our lives, it's particularly disappointing the slippage that we've had on the child poverty strategy from being published earlier this summer until potentially the autumn. Can you give a clear date as to when that will be published, and can you please explain why the unfortunate slippage?
It will be in the autumn. I can't give you an exact date, but I do not believe there has been slippage in this government's determination to tackle child poverty. We have introduced a fair repayment rate in universal credit to stop people being plunged into debt. We're introducing free school meals for all children in households on universal credit, which will lift 100,000 children out of poverty. We're dealing with direct pay in the child maintenance service, which we believe will lift 20,000 children out of poverty. We're rolling out
Can you
free
please
breakfast
explain
clubs.
why did the slippage happen?
I'm replying. You said that there was slippage. I actually think we have taken action and made a down payment on tackling child poverty.
So
and
it's
I'm
not going to have any impact then, the child poverty strategy, it doesn't matter. Can you explain why the delay? You had planned to do it earlier this year. Now it's going to be the autumn, so that could be, knowing the government, December. Childhood is a really short period of time. We're letting our children in poverty down. Why is the government doing that by not publishing as it promised previously?
I think action speaks louder than words. We've taken action to tackle child poverty.
Can you explain why you haven't published the child poverty strategy so far?
Would you like me to answer the question?
Yeah, no, well, you're very well avoiding it. Why have you not published the child poverty strategy?
We want to get this right, and we understand that there will be funding implications, and we think it's really important that we spell out a comprehensive strategy, but we have not had slippage on tackling child poverty. We're putting that into action.
Now, I find something quite smug about Liz Kendall, if I'm honest. I don't know why, it's just the feeling that I get. And I also giggled at her "actions speak louder than words" quote, because their actions are definitely speaking louder than words, and not in a good way at the moment, are they? Steve Darling, I thought he had a good point about, childhood being a fleeting time in our lives, and why is there a delay in the child poverty strategy? And I also thought that Liz Kendall gave the air of being on the defensive side and that it will be published in the autumn. And clearly Steve Darling got right under her skin a bit, didn't he? Now, we all know that dealing with child poverty isn't easy and you have to get it right. And quite possibly it was maybe an unfair question to ask, especially if you have no plans yourself, so to speak. But who knows? But she did seem to look quite flustered, didn't she? But what do you guys think? Let me know down below and I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.